And it absolutely kicked off today in Australia, Tom. We had so much going on in terms of that. I mean, I did mention we had I think we had two or three safety cars, two red flags. It was all going off. But in the end, life has three certainties: death, taxes, and Max Verstappen winning in 2023. In the end, it was another victory for him, but it was anything but straightforward for him today. He had a few threats along the way.
Yeah, I mean, as a Max fan, I got to be honest. When we had the third and what felt like the 75th millionth standing restart, I had my heart in my mouth because the race start, you got absolutely mugged by George Russell, who got a better start and had the line into turn one, and Max was too polite going into turn one, which is something I never thought I'd say about him. And then got a bit lucky with obviously subsequent safety car and red flag, and Russell pitting and then obviously blowing up. Not in the way you wanted either. And then second time round, even though he was on you could say the correct side of the track, because a bit like Cota and stuff, turn two actually gives you a better run into. P2 gives you a better run into turn one. Just again, just struggled off the line compared to the Mercs. Ultimately, once he got into DRS, he sailed past Hamilton, and I think even without DRS, he'd have been past him in a handful of laps anyway, because that Red Bull was just, as soon as it fired its tire, bump, it was just gone. And when he got past Hamilton, he was something like 1.5 seconds ahead by the end of the main straight. So, the race pace, it took a little bit longer to get going, but once it got going, boy, was it quick.